Hello, my name is Mark, and I'm glad you're here at _Freedom for Life _ and I've got a conversation for you. It's actually sharing a conversation I had with a friend this week, and we were talking about recovering from something, trying to succeed at something, and he and I were having this conversation, and thing about me is I'm a little bit intense, and so this friend, in wanting to give me advice, said, hey, just take it easy and take your time. And I told him this. I said, hey, we're friends and you know me, so you know I'm not going to take your advice. And it came down to this, trying to figure out how do you have amazing results in your life and what it looks like to kind of live that out. Well, that's a conversation I'm going to share with you. And as we're getting started, can you do me a favor? Could you subscribe and become a part of every conversation that we're having? And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because you can't be a part of a conversation that you don't know is going on. So here's this question for you, and it was a question he and I were wrestling with. It's a question of how do you have great results in your life, right? How do you have amazing results, and why would you want to do that? We had this conversation, and what we came to realize and in this conversation find out was that there's only one way you can have amazing results, and that's to shoot for amazing results. See, the thing is that I can't have great results in my life if I accept average. And the same for you. And so what's the first trick of having an amazing result in your life? It's really being willing to aim high, to aim far, to aim for the great results that you want to have. Everybody can be average, just do what you keep doing, right? It doesn't take anybody stretching or growing or changing or any of that, but I know, like with you, I don't want that in my life. And so how do you have amazing results? Well, the first is this: you shoot for amazing results. You expect the best, you expect the greatness, right? I'm a Christian, and God gives promises in His Word, and the truth is, if you expect the best, you're really kind of expecting that God level result in your life. But what happens if you don't make it, right? Well, the truth is, if I don't make great, I'll probably land on good. But if I shoot for average, that's the most I can get. So in the place of trying to get great results, really only two things are going to happen. Either I'm going to have great results or they'll be good. And the second thing is, even if I'm not successful at it, I'll learn from it, so I'll be greater next time. Whether it's starting a business or in the things that you're doing where you're trying to grow, or education, or take classes, or, I mean, there's just a multitude of things you can do. In all the areas of your life, if you expect the best from your life, a lot of times you'll get it. And in the meantime, you'll learn in those places that you don't. But the downside of just expecting average or only being willing to have average is this: what if you don't make it? Well, the step below average is bad, and nobody wants those results, right? And the challenge is, if you're shooting for average, you really have no place to learn, because like in my life, when I'm playing it safe, I'm really living out all the capabilities I already know I have. I'm not really growing, I'm not really changing, I'm not really developing, I'm just kind of in that zone of the things I already know I can do. But who wants to stay there? If you want to have amazing results in your life, really the thing to do is to shoot for the best. Not allow people to water down your dreams and water you down to being average, but say, hey, what's the best that I can have? And why don't I go for it? Whether it's the fastest time in achieving something, or the greatest amount of success in developing something, or whatever the things are that you want. The only person stopping you from dreaming big is really you. So what if you were to shoot for the great things in your life? And the secret I want to give you today is, it's not really even in the goal that you become successful. It's in your willingness to bet on yourself and the life that God called you to. See, it's in stretching out and reaching out that you mentally give yourself this aha moment of, hey, I'm worth it. I'm worth believing the best of. I'm worth reaching for the great things in my life, not because I'm arrogant, but because I believe that much about my God. The biggest result you get, the biggest success in your life from reaching out to great things, is simply this mental mindset that tells you, I'm worth it and I'm going to go for it. And that pays dividends throughout your whole life as you continue to strive to live that out. How do you have amazing results? How do you have the great things in your life? The first thing you do is be unwilling to settle for average. Go for the great things in your life. What if you don't make it? Then you'll make it the next time. And in the meantime, you'll learn one more way of how to get there. And if you do that, you'll have everything that you were created to have in your life. Hey, I'm Mark, and I'm glad you're here at _freedom4life_. I hope you liked the video, and if you do, hit the like button and put a comment down below. Tell me what you're striving for. And share this video with somebody that you know is maybe settling for a little bit less than all that they're created for. And maybe it'll change their life as well. And at the end of the day, if you do nothing else, do this. Dominate your day.